Good morning, everybody. It's your boy Hook and Picks coming to you live with Thirsty Thursday. Before we get on with this morning's edition of Free Player Pop Picks, please like, share, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. So, yesterday's recap of the playing games. Well, we went 2 for 2. It's kind of give a recap of what happened actually with the props that I didn't hit. It was Jokic, uh, and he was there. I don't know what happened. He didn't play in the fourth quarter at all. Not one bit in the fourth quarter. It kind of seems kind of strange. And he's a starter. But I've kind of seen kind of a thing with him ish lately. I just noticed it real yesterday. I thought maybe eh, it was they would know they didn't play much during the end of the season to maybe get him some rest because he is kind of new to the starting lineup. But it's actually become a trend now. Lately, especially like honestly the last 4 games that's happened to him. But the previous 4, he did kind of get his points up. So I didn't think it was a big issue by using him. But yeah, they didn't use him at all. I don't even think they used him much in the third quarter as well. And then with Fernando, pretty much same thing. I mean, he was getting there. He fell 2 points short on his points, but fourth quarter didn't play a lick in the fourth quarter. I mean, even when they were getting blown out, which is kind of strange to me. I mean, you're getting blown out. Why keep your starters in, right? Especially Trae Young after coming back from that injury and having issues with his hand. I mean, and then I used as well on another play. I think I gave you the play yesterday as well. It was Caruso, and it was his points and rebounds to go under. That one actually hit. We got lucky with that one because he could have got a DMP, but he got hurt in the second quarter, didn't come back. Then he came back like in the middle of the third. He actually, he played for a little while, then set out the rest. So that was kind of good right there. Especially if you listen to the play I gave yesterday when it was his points and rebounds to take under. So the other 2 cashed, and I mean I was basically 3 for 2. I mean, like I said, I gave you that one. I like to give people an extra one. Just the reason I gave it yesterday is because sometimes they bump those up or they bump them down the night before. Before my videos get to you. So I like to throw those in. Like I say, sprinkle them in. So if you want to use it before, because I don't really put videos out at night. I work at night sometimes, so I don't have time. But I'm going to try to earlier get around in here around 10 o'clock so I can actually put a video because I've been doing pretty good on the esports. So in esports, a lot of the time they play early in the morning or sometimes late at night. So I'm going to try to start doing another video or just do 2 videos where I do nothing but esports and maybe throw in some tennis because tennis plays well. And I'm kind of one on tennis, but tennis is one of those other things. I try to use the tools, the outlier, the daily grind fantasy as much as I can to get those. But I just need to start watching that sport. I used to watch it a long time ago, but I don't do it as much. I used to watch a lot of sports, but let's get into our picks. And the first picks are going to be coming through actually Sleeper today because a lot of lines on Prize Picks, man, it seems as if they've either bumped them up or they're using the Demon and Goblin play to hide a lot of their middle picks, which is not a good thing. I mean, what can you do when they control the line? So it's not really giving you much of an opportunity. Actually, they're not really giving you a great opportunity as far as percentage-wise to hit those picks. They're either giving you a high either or low or. I mean, it's so I'm gonna use the sleeper app fantasy to give out my picks today. I do got a couple of picks for through Prize Picks, but we'll get to that shortly. So the first pick through fantasy sleeper fantasy is going to be Ryan Pepperport, the pitcher for Tampa Bay, and I'm going to take his 6.5 strikeouts, and I'm going to go on the under on that. So that's going to be my first MLB pick of the game. And then we're going to go with A. Garcia from the Texas Rangers, and we're going to take his 0.5 hits, and we're going to take him on the over. And then on the next play to pair him up, we're going to also use, hold on 1 second, guys. We're going to use O'Neill from Boston, the right fielder. We're going to use his 0.5 double play, and we're going to put we're going to take the under on that. He hasn't really been hitting his line, so that's, looks like a good line to pair all those three up. These are going to be the three plays that I use on Sleeper. If you don't have Sleeper, you can download it and use my free promo code. It's Hook'em, all capital. And if you use that, you can get a free week in my VIP premium that I'm use on Winnable. It's a nice app. It's like similar to the one that another one that I promote, which is Picket, where it gives you free slips. It doesn't give you too many slips. It's just a lot of people do put in one or two free picks on there, and gives you a cap of all the games, give you winners and losers of previous nights. It's more like an advertisement for us cappers if you want to see different cappers or use them. But we have plans that we have. We have a free plan, we have a VIP plan, we have a VIP premium plan that we run there as well for different pricing. So you can go over there, check that out, use my promo code Hook'em, and you will get a free week in there for using my promo code. So let's get to my outlier. Let me check out one of these Ryan on this one. I guess how you pronounce his name. That's kind of funny. Yes. Well, on his last five, he stayed under their line. They got him with the one where he did have 11 strikeouts against Colorado. He's facing LA, which they're pretty good with the bat. So even though they had the lines, it's a plus 126. So that's really not a good line. That's basically telling you use is over and you hit, you're getting plus. So that's, even though they're using a plus, I'm not going to use that because that's saying you're going to get there easily, basically, if you use these lines. So I took his under on that. I just feel more comfortable. I mean, like I said, we'll go to his last 10 just to see what his last 10 actually look like. Well, actually, this one even shows last 10. Well, like I say, I mean, even the five that they are, I guess he hasn't played 10 games yet. So with those 5 games, I mean, I feel he's only gone over once. So I don't feel I mean, his last game, he actually, he went 6. So I'm going to go with like I said, I'm going to use the under on that. I mean, we go to his innings pitch. His innings pitch has actually gone down. His average has gone down. First game he played, pitched 7 innings. Next 6, 5. I mean, it's due to the fact that he's not striking people out, I guess. I mean, why else would your innings drop like that in baseball? So then we go to his pitch thrown. He's averaging around 89 pitches a game. So, and then the bases he's faced the strikeouts comparison. So he's facing around 22 batters a game, and he's averaging basically 5.6 strikeouts a game. So, but that data right there is why I actually took him on the under. And then we'll get to the next guy I picked as well and why, so I can give you some of the data on that. Garcia. Adolis Garcia. We'll go to his hits tab. That's what I took over. So in his last 10 games, he's actually gone 8 out of the last 10 on the over. On here, they have him actually going. They're using his over, so it's juiced at 250. So that looks pretty good right there. We go to his plate appearances. He's averaging about 3.7 plate appearances and averaging about 0.4 walks a game. So when they do face him, they're not really trying to walk him. So I mean, he actually getting his swings in when he's batting. So that's his last. We'll go to his last 5 games as well. Like you say, even his last 5, he's 3 for 5. So that's not bad at all. So his average not dropping many is from 70 to 60. So that's why I took Adalis Garcia's over 0.5 hits. I mean, all he needs is one hit, you know. So I'd rather go with my chances of him getting a hit than not getting a hit. So then our next pick, we're going to go to Mr. O'Neill. Let's bring him up real quick. Tyler O'Neill plays for the Boston Red Sox. Okay. Mr. O'Neill. Well, they don't have him actually up here. I guess they might have taken it down as far as his what I used for him and his 0.25 on second base. Let me see if they got him on Daily Grind Fantasy. There's a possibility he hasn't been there, so. Yeah, Mr. O'Neill. Take this NHL tab off real quick. Okay, having technical difficulties today. Not bringing up Mr. O'Neill's stats. Actually, I can't even get on the deal with this one. Oh. No wonder. It looks like he's a game time decision now. He's a DTD. So that's why I don't have him on the board right now. So we don't even know if he's going to be playing. Well, with that being said, let's go to. I'm gonna enter another play, and we're gonna go with Mr. Let me see, they have him on Prize Picks, so I can bring him up on there and give you a little bit better. Yes, we're gonna go with Griffin Canning, and we're gonna take his 2.5 earned runs allowed, and we're gonna take the over on that. Like I say, the first two picks were through Sleeper Fantasy, so I'm going to go with Griffin Canning, and we're going to take his 2.5 earned runs allowed, and we're going to take him on the over. And we're going to pair him with Logan Webb's 3.5 pitch strikeouts, and we're going to use his Demon Goblin play. We're going to take the over. I know yesterday they give you the discounted plays as well. And yesterday they gave one, but I didn't get on. By the time I got on the computer and checked his plays out, they already had expired because they don't put them out long anyways, for a few hours. And there again, I think it was 0.5 pitcher strikeouts, which would have been nice to pair up yesterday on that on my sleeper. Well, then you start getting into my emails, check those earlier. Me being a capper and being affiliate with them as far as promo codes, they send us out emails to let us know, hey, what we got coming in. So when you join my VIP, that's part of the upside is we get those free emails, so we get those out to you as fast as we get them. Sometimes, or if you have questions about them or you see them on the board as well, you can always drop me a line, either a comment here or my email, and give you all the information as far as certain players, injury reports, and everything else that you have questions about. So those are going to be the two plays. I'm going to tap this in real quick, so that way I actually use my plays that I pick, and I'm not just giving out the plays without spending my money. So, and a lot of these plays, we also offer bankroll management, and it's basically letting you know, whatever your budget is, you try to use 1% of that on most bets, and in your units as well. How many units you use a day, which is how many prop bets you're placing, how many slips. I mean, once I started using that in this, it really helped me out a lot. I mean, it got me away from doing the things I shouldn't have been doing. I mean, I've learned a lot through a lot of these guys on this, and I'm trying to, give out the same knowledge to help your betting easier and keep it manageable. I try to bet every day when I'm giving these picks. I'll let you see, but I don't, I'm not getting out of my budget. Plus, you know, it's good to stay in budget because there's days you're going to lose, there's days you're going to win. So that's why you try to follow actual budget. So that way, when you do start winning, you're building up your bankroll again. So let's get into some other plays that I put in already for it. And these are going to be all on prize picks. Like I said, I do put in plays a lot. I mean, let's go to my entries already. So we put this in last night. Well, this guy already cashed because, like I said, he played at 5 a.m. this morning. This guy is playing right now. Century 1. He had 24 maps, so that's playing. So here's some hockey plays that I actually put in. Like I said, this is all part of the VIP. Every play we put in, me and my cappers, and they actually put in because we have a cheat sheet, basically, where we come together. We put in 10 to 15 plays that we feel comfortable putting out. But like I say, I mean, we do answer questions for any pick slips that you want to have. So we do kind of get in every sport, hockey, whatever's going. But if you're asking something we don't put in, I mean, we'll give you, we'll give you the full insight on Daily Grind Fantasy, the app that we actually use. We put it up on the board. So that way, if you want to use one of those or you're asking, we'll bring it up on the board. I'll bring it up on the board and I'll show you, give you the percentage wise. Here it is, Daily Grind Fantasy. Like I say, for some reason, it's not really showing anything. Let me put another sport in and see what that happens. Maybe that's what's going on. Oh, there we go. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I ought to reset. I don't know. But anyways, like I say, this is one of the tools we do use to come up with the fact that with some of these props that we do pick. It gives you every stat line that they run. It gives you all the different betting websites that they use. It gives you their thoughts on what they think. A lot of it we go by Pinnacle. Pinnacle is the number one site that a lot of people do use because they're the closest to the lines that when they put them out. So we try to use what Pinnacle's going by because all these other ones are kind of different. But they're all averaging about the same. So they all stay within the same. But Pinnacle is the one that most all of us cappers use when we do get our plays if we're kind of on the fence there. Because they'll be the closest and just percentage is a lot better. So that is this. Like I said, you'll have access to this without even having to. Then like I say, if you do decide to use it and you want to use it, once you start getting out there and decide to bet on your own, I mean, you can use my promo code. You'll be able to get a percent discount with this in my VIP. We'll give you that by using everything we give out and all the tools. You're able to use promo code to get on. Then you get a free week of my VIP premium. So let's get up to the next one. We use Outlier. I use these a lot. They all vary. I mean, I'm not gonna lie which one I decide to use because they all offer different insight on all the picks. I mean, like I give you a prime example. Like the other one, you get Daily Grind. It's more percentage to the T about what you're gonna pick and everything, and it shows you all the different books and everything. Like this one gives you the few books. I'll get right here. This is what they show. I can go to sports books. They only giving out these right here. It shows you the DS platforms as well. So it gives you, certain ones on certain things. Like I can see what happens if I do this. Put all these up in here. And then, but this gives you a lot of, like I said, it gives you injuries, it gives you insights, like what's going on, and basically what plays they think's going to hit on these games, percentage wise, and what all the other books are telling you, like Jamie Durant has failed to exceed 0.5. So the insights tab is basically a higher percentage of what they is happening and kind of plays, picks, I mean props. They're pretty much steering you to the pick. So this one I like this one, and then you can go like 5, you can go 10 games. So it gives you a lot of data actually to go by when you're picking some of your props. And that's very helpful sometimes. Not Daily Grind doesn't really add all. Well, I think they do, but I just gotta figure out the tab on that one. I take that back. They do. I haven't mastered it yet, or I need to either that or use another plan. I think I have to use another plan. I haven't, I usually go for that one, but like I said, I just like to stick to this one, to Outlier. It's just a lot. It's a tool. It's a lot easier for me to use. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Is You can always use my promo code, like I say, on Sleeper, which is Hook'em, all capital letters, and then I have one on Chalkboard as well. I'm gonna start giving more. I used to give Chalkboard plays, but I really haven't been using my Chalkboard plays lately. Been trying to promote my Sleeper because I just got a new promo code through them a while back. But on Chalkboard, It's the one where you can move the lines up and down, and the percentages. When you move them down, of course, the money's gonna go a little bit lower. Then you move them up, the percentage of the money you win is gonna go higher. But that one is, I like it, but I tend to use Sleeper a lot. Sleeper gives you a lot more bets, and they pretty much don't bump them as much, or they stay the same. I just like that. They did have that feature that Chalkboard had as far as moving the lines up and down, but it's not every play. Sometimes they just have it locked up to where you just go upwards. So it's a nice feature they added. And on my Chalkboard, it's going to be hook 'em as well, but the H and the E don't they capitalize. So, guys, let me give you a quick recap of what we did yesterday. So, this is what we used. Quick recap of all my plays. And for some reason, I don't know, you can't actually use. They don't let us bring up Sleeper on my desktop for plays so I can show you what I use. But we're going with the Dallas Garcia. We're going to use. Sorry about that. Dallas Garcia, we're going to take a 0.5 hits, and we're going to take him on the over. That's good. That was our first play, and then we took Mr. Tyler. Oh no, we didn't take Tyler, did we? Because he's we took El Hoppy. That's right, from LA, and we took his 0.5 hits, and we took him on the over. In my third pick, we're gonna go prize picks, and and we took. And where is he at? Mr. Oh, it's going to be right here. That's right. We took Mr. Griffin Canning, and we took his 2.5 urban runs. Those are going to be my three picks. But like I said, I'm doing more of a VIP scenario. I've been doing it all week, adding, somewhat giving a lot more picks just for, get them out there. It's NBA playoffs, kind of sketchy right now as far as the NBA picks. So I'm giving you a little bit of everything. Just a free example of what my VIP actually carries. And then, like I say, if you want to max it, if you want to stay on, you're gonna have to stay on Prize Picks to get Mr. Canning's play prop anyway. So what I did was maxed up with this excuse me, guys, Cotton Goblin play, and I took his 3.5 pitch strikeouts, and I took him on the over. So I'm gonna put this in real quick. That way you see that I do. Whoa. I need to hit that. Sorry about that. So I do this a lot constantly, guys. Like say I got my balance is like a 28-33. What I'll do is instead of adding the whole 20, I just do the 18. I don't do a lot of even just to take off the 33 and go from there with this little 2 pick. Like I say, a lot of it's bankroll management, so that's why I do. So we put that in there. Like that's successfully submitted. So, but here are my actual entries, and we went with Logan on Prize Picks. Logan Webb's 3.5 pitcher strikeouts took him on the over. Mr. Griffin Canning, his 2.5 earned runs allowed. We took him on the over. We used this E-play, which we already cashed. Then we used Mr. Shinny. He's playing right now. Hopefully he cashed that for a little $50 real quick. Way to start, like I said, start in the morning, open it to that. And then we went to hockey. And I used Mr. Nazim Kadri, took his 0.5 points. His little goblin play, took it on the over. Then we paired him with Chris Kaprizov, took his 3.5 shots on goal with his demon play, took him on the over. And we took Michael Granlund, took his 0.5 assist, and we took him on the over. And I already put in a basketball play just to get it out there before before they bump him in any manner. To Nikola Yoga was like he had a square out there, one of those discounted plays. So I took his 0.5 points, took him on the over, paired him up with Keegan Murray's 24.5 points and rebounds. I took that in the over. Then I paired it. Then I used Aaron Gordon to fill out the last of the slip. I took his 20.5 points and rebounds, and I locked that in for $25 power play. So if you want, I'll play. It's going to be up on the screen every day, so you'll see this play every day. But if you want to lock in early, just so they don't bump them when they get to that point, you can do that. So here's what I also put in as another e-play. I put Khan. I took his 2.5 maps, 1-2 headshots. I took on the over. Another thing, guys, when you're taking some of these plays, they add doubles. You got to watch the time on them. Like this is the 10:30 a.m. So you have to also watch that when telling some of these plays or looking at them. You got to look at the time because they'll have a different. They'll have the same right here as what it's showing, 26.5 map, but it'll have a different time for a different. I guess another game of it. So you have to watch that one putting into plays. So when I took this on CS2 was Anarchist. I used the 27.5 map 1-2 kills. And I took him on the over on that. Then I used Sky on CS2. I took his 26.5 map 1-2 kills. I took him on the over. Well, here's a little tennis one I did use last night. Man, she killed it on the aces. She was only, man, on most boards, she was predicted to go under like 5.5. And she killed it. But that's just the way it goes, guys, with these sports. You never know. You can't control it. It happens. Eh. So here's well, I added these E plays with it. I took Forrester. I used his 19. Actually, he's already playing, so it's already done. I think it's almost done. So when I reset the refresh, it'll probably show us hopefully. So then I use, like I say, I use that narc. These are more correlated plays that I use right here. These. So this is what here's the one play you probably use. Anarchist is he plays at 10:30, so 27.5 maps, 1-2 kills, and you can use this last one, X Cap Persicki. He plays at 1 o'clock today, and I use a map 27.5 map 2-1 kills, and I took him on the over. So here's two more that I did match up, and a little kind of confident in Mr. X Cap Persicki, so I took his 27.5 map 1-2 kills, and then I use sound. The reason I do this sometimes, I try not to use them more than 3 times, more than twice. Is say you put in a foreplay right here. You know, if you're confident, you might as well pair them with somebody else you're confident. Because I didn't use, I don't think I used, though I did use a flex play. So, but with say now my rate goes a lot lower. So now if I get the rest right, I only double mine. So if I use this guy with 2 picks and I use about the same, put $10 on both plays. But with this one, the odds of what you win goes down significantly a lot. So on this one, I'm gonna win $10 more. That's why I did that. Kind of percentage. If you think you might have a close to a 6 pick, you might as well break it down in 2 picks or 3 picks, and go with the odds and see what you can do like that. I do that sometimes. Not saying for you to do that, but if you're overly confident, which sometimes you can be, but it doesn't always work in your favor. So, well, guys, with that being said, like I said, if you're new to the channel, first time watching me, or you want to have more updates, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit the bell for notifications, let you know every time I come on here live. So, if you ever have any questions, or if you're thinking about ever becoming a YouTube content guy like this, or you know how to get access to promo codes, you can always email me, send me a chat. I could help you get along with that. I mean, if you love sports, you love doing, something similar to this, I mean, this is a good thing to do. I mean, it keeps me busy, very busy. You know, I like it. I mean, works, like I said, I work at night now. Kind of like, I think it's when the first video, I used to do hot shot, man, and it was killing me, man. I mean, working, I'll be home 2 nights a week. Started working in town, doing this, and I'm happy. Having fun, actually. I'm having fun. Well, it's funny that I say that my wife's, I'm helping more at the house as well, so she's loving that, and with my son too, taking him to school. And it was funny the day somebody I was drinking a Pepsi. I really don't drink Pepsi. I'm gonna give you a little funny thing about my wife. She doesn't drink Pepsi. She's more of a Dr. Pepper. She always asks me, why you drinking Pepsi? I say, I'm gonna be honest with you. She's always talking about her watching her, exercise and doing all that. So I buy Pepsi so you don't drink it. That's why I get it. If you really want to know why, it's a little tidbit I do to get under her skin. But she's always talking about he's trying to watch her be healthy. So hey, helping to be healthy. Well, guys, I'm gonna get out of your hair. That's gonna be it for today. Like I said, you can use all my promo codes. Also, I'm gonna give you my little Picket promo code as well. It's like I say, it's a little it's a little 5-in-1 basically. It's got everything in there, and it's free. So you can use my it's Pikkit Picket. It's free. It's a free app. You can use it. It's like gives y'all sports, everything, people slips. It's basically it's a free app. Give out free picks or whatever. Discussion, a little bit of discussion when they say things. You can ask questions. But you can but if you want to use my promo code, it's Volley, VOLLEY, all capital 54510, and it's free. And once you sign up, you gotta place 10 bets, and that's how I get the promo code. I get $3 from that. Like I say, you as soon as you sign up, you'll get a promo code, and you'll be able to give it out. And those are the stipulations as far as getting the $3. You have to place 10 bets, which more than likely, if you're a better, you're getting on that, and you're gonna place it back. So it's not like, wow, it's a big thing. So, but you as well, without having to have any inside info or know somebody other than people giving these things out like me, you can make you a little bit of money if you know a lot of people that gamble, friends, family, whoever, that they use your promo code. I mean, that little $3 can go a long way if you're gambling every day. Say like I had 25 signups within 2 weeks. I put that all back in my gambling, but I didn't. I still did use my bankroll manager. It doesn't matter what I win. Say I win like $1,000 on the slip or $500 on the slip. I don't manage that too much in my bankroll. I look at my overall bankroll. I don't look at my quick wins or big wins yet. I try to do it monthly, still averaging. And then when I get there is when I start upping my percentage as far upping my bankroll, what I'm going to spend for the month or what I spend weekly. You have to be real careful with that, guys. Just because you win or you're not hot streak doesn't mean you automatically go up or change. I mean, if you're going to do that, go $1 up a pick. Instead of paying $5, put $6. Just be responsible. I mean, it's going to help you. Trust me. Trust me. I learned a lot by far, listening and watching videos like what I'm doing. Like I say, there's a couple of guys that I watch religiously, and I like watching them give out good information. And that one of them was Cody Dunlap. He's running the SBE school, Sports Betting Education. I joined his school, and he allowed me to get on this. Allowed me to get those free promo codes. So if you're thinking about doing this, or you can visit his website. And it's school, so you're gonna have to pay tuition. So I'm gonna throw that out there before you get there. And you're like, oh, okay, yes, there's a tuition you pay monthly, but you can have access to promo codes quick. I got my chalkboard within a couple of days, sleeper within a week and a half. And then winnable, I was able to get on that. I mean, just it's a lot of upside to it. You get a lot of access to a lot of different apps and programs to make it worth your while, make it somewhat popular if you're trying to do that. You're gonna get rich off of this, but makes the gambling and the betting and all this, watching your favorite sport, fun. I tell you that makes it more interesting. So okay, guys, I'm gonna get out of your hair. I'm gonna try to start my day and see what I got in store as far as work. Look, see what's going on. So if you're new, like I said, the first time watching, you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed yet, please like, share, and subscribe. So peace, hook 'em horns, let's win, guys. I'm out of here.